Welcome back to J&R Books. We have not made a video in a very long time, probably because you're both busy, but we are nevertheless back. Whoa!
Yeah.
Ryan, tell us what book series are we doing today?
Well, I don't remember. Oh yeah, Keepers of the Lost City by
Shannon Messenger.
Oh yeah, Shannon. It has like 8 books.
No, it is 9. Like the 9th book, Stellarloom, was like the most recent one. I think the series is still ongoing. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think the 10th book is supposed to be the last one. I'm not sure.
But I remember reading this book back in like 5th grade, which was 3 years ago, and like it was pretty good.
Yeah, I read it in like mid 7th grade, and it was still pretty good. But I guess we should talk about what was pretty good, right? Ryan, can you just like quickly summarize the plot and what's going on in this series, this fantasy series?
I don't really want to spoil too much, but it has a pretty big plot since it's like 9 books. So the main character's name is Sophie Foster. Foster as in foster parents, which she has in the book because I think she lost her. No, she didn't lose her parents. She just like
He doesn't know.
doesn't know them. Yeah, doesn't know them at the start of the book, and yeah. Afterwards, like she
Does
gets
not know like both of them. Like she knows her mother. At some point, like she finds out. I'm pretty sure like her father is still unknown. Like right now, with like 9 books. That's what I'm pretty sure. But anyway,
yeah, I'm ready for that plot twist. It's gonna be like I don't know, their pet dog or something.
say Sophie's part dog.
No, like the dad's gonna be like the pet dog or something.
Yeah, that means like Sophie's part dog. That's what you're saying.
Oh yeah.
Genetics, man, genetics. I can't just like wait to find out that's gonna be like one of her friends. It's gonna be shocking. But
So the genre, if you couldn't tell already, is fantasy as well as some romance. Not some romance, a lot of romance, which is
correct. It's like
I look at it, it's unfortunate or not, whatever.
yeah, wait. How old is Sophie in the first?
Let me see.
She was 12 years old in like the first and second book. So like you can see how like they built up the romance thing. But like the book when she was like 6 or like 9th book back when she was like 16 or something like that. She is now in like the present tense of like, you know.
I read it back then, and like I think 12 years old was like seemed to me who was like a 10-year-old, like it was pretty old. Like now it seems like she's
okay. So like at the time of the 9th book, the most recent book, she is like 15/16 because like 15 is like an elven date. So yeah, it's the book is about elves. 15, 16. That's 9th grade. Oh my god.
so like
10th grade.
oh 10th grade. If she was a regular human, she would be like
10th grade.
a sophomore. Okay.
She's dated like 2 times and like kissed like 3 times, and she's in 10th grade. Shannon Messenger, you might have gone to. But we saw the series.
I doubt any 10th grader in my school has that on their resume.
I like how you just said a resume. But let's actually get into the book now.
I will take on the duty of explaining the very complex subject called abilities.
Go ahead.
All right, so like, okay, so basically, every
People like don't have like they're called talentless. I'm pretty sure, and they're
so like, I thought like
not
majority of them have like talents, right?
yeah, majority of them have, but like some of them don't.
So usually when you're in elf age, like when you're around 13 to 15 years old, you start to awaken your ability. And usually like majority, like 90% of the people only have one ability. And there's like a handful of people who have 2. And there's a lot of them. I mean, there's a lot of abilities, man. Because there's Beguiler, Charger,
Beguiler.
Describe.
Beguile, yeah.
Describe. Oh,
That's
and
one like you can measure someone's potential and stuff like that.
dude, enhancer, flasher, not that type of flasher, froster, guster, hydro stuff, more
Like
stuff.
think elemental stuff and like a more psychic stuff and stuff like that. Like they're all
There's a lot
pretty common abilities like in fantasy series, I think, just given a different name.
Personally, my favorite ability is I can't see it. I can't find it here, but it's the one where like you're really good. Oh, the one where like you're really good at making stuff, I guess. Oh, a technopath.
There we go, Technopath, yeah.
Because like, I remember in the story, he was like really, really useful because he could create stuff.
Yeah, he was really useful. And for some reason, I actually really liked the idea of hydrokinetic. Even though it's like, I guess it's pretty common in mainstream stories. Like, you know, just controlling water.
Really appeal the waterbender, basically.
Yeah, I've not watched the Avatar stuff. I thought it was pretty cool. And we should also talk about the telepath ability, right? 'Cause that's pretty common. Not supposed to be, but yeah, telepaths are people who can just like sense the thoughts of others and like read minds and basically stuff like that, you know? But they can
Okay.
yeah, and like they have a code of rules where it's like you shouldn't abuse your power, but then yeah, it's supposed to be super rare apparently, but like there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people introduced so far in the book with these abilities or sort of as elves.
Okay. Oh yeah. So you mentioned like a code of rules, right? And there's like these. Oops, sorry. I just crushed a bug on my computer.
Oh, RIP bug.
What was it? Oh yeah, the rules. And so there's like a group of people called the counselors, who like basically are the leaders of what's their world called?
I forgot. Let's just call it the elf world.
Yeah, that world. Yeah, so they're like the counselors of it. They decide everything. They hold a bunch of power, and usually they're very powerful.
They are.
Not usually, they are very powerful. What else does the council do again? Do they like fight against the Nevergreen, or are they just like a governing body?
The Never Seen, spoiler alert, because like you probably won't realize what the Never Seen, who they are and what they are and like what do they do, like what is this gibberish you're talking about, although it is literally the title of the 4th book. Yeah, the counselors are basically just like this ruling senate of the Elven world. Just think of it that way, just politics and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yes.
But
oh yeah, the Nevergreen. They're basically
Never Seen, not Nevergreen. Nah, bro was thinking of Evergreen. He's like, and this group is never green, everybody. They're never green.
I'm thinking Evergreen. Oh my god.
You are thinking of Evergreen. Their name is Never Seen. It makes much more sense.
Never seen, not.
Evergreen.
They're called Never Seen because they're usually never seen.
That's correct. They're not Nevergreen, okay? Like, so, I'm pretty sure like the 4th book, which is called Never Seen, is literally the title cover is green. So
yeah, but that's why I got confused. Yeah. So basically, there's a lot of members of it, and basically their whole like purpose is to like, what's their purpose?
Yep.
It's just to like cause chaos and stuff, like destroy the council or.
It was like being evil. That's what I remember.
Oh yeah, I remember. So the members of Never Seen basically like they were either discriminated against or like people who were like victims of society or the council. Yeah, that motivated them to like be evil, like reject society, become what Never Seen. There's also. Yeah, that's basically it about Never Seen.
Yeah, but right, I just realized we're talking about the plot of this book for like 10 minutes, and we actually haven't gone into why we like this book and stuff like that.
Okay.
So, just like anything spitballing you liked about this book, this series, how wonderful it was. Any thoughts, Ryan?
Well, to be quite honest, I think it's a good plot and a good book, but like they made Sophie a little bit too overpowered.
Second, spoiler alert, correct. She is literally like built to be like a killing machine, basically. I'm like paraphrasing and twisting a lot of words here, so sorry, author, but yeah, kind of. But
Yeah, they made her have like so much different abilities, and they're all like busted. Like one of them, she can just like shoot a freaking red beam out of her head. Like it causes a bunch of pain. And, like,
it's overpowered. And of course, it's like the most common, not common ability in the book, telepath, right?
yeah, and that's how she met Fitz in the first place, or something, right?
No,
But because like she could understand him or something. I'm not sure. Either way, she fell apparently. Oh, so this is the romance part of it. I remember specifically, like apparently Fitz's smile is really great.
I could just think great. His smile, but it was just so great. Yeah, but
Yeah. But spoiler, she didn't end up with him. Because he's honestly kind of
Favorite.
was.
Fitz and Sophie break up is
Yeah.
they someone in the book like series Fitz like suddenly gains like anger issues and also jealousy issues, and then Sophie dates somebody else in like the 9th book. So yeah. R.I.P. Sophie Fitz ship.
Yeah. But like, my favorite character in the book is that goblin bodyguard. I don't remember his name.
Goblin bodyguard. Wasn't it he like a her? Like Row or something? This is oh moment. Right.
Yeah,
What is
there's also a guy though. There's also a dude. There was a dude
Yeah, but, like,
in
he
a
wasn't as major of a character as he was in the series. I'm pretty
No, he was. He was Sandor. How could you forget about Sandor?
Oh, I forgot.
He's Sophie Foster's bodyguard for like a long time in the story.
There was a romance between the two bodyguards, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Sandor and the one you said. No. Remember another person, right? Oh. Wait, let me see. Yeah, either way, honestly, he's like the best person in the story. Like, he's the only person you can trust, I think.
Basically.
Remember. Either way, like, I like him like the same way I like Dobby from Harry Potter.
Shout out to Dobby. But for me, like my favorite characters were basically, I think, probably like the Song twins, you know, Tam and Lynn, the Shade and Hydrokinetic. I don't know. They seemed like trustworthy. I liked how like their arcs weren't as, you know, just like so spotlighty individual, like more so like a team, like a bond and like that. And they both have pretty cool abilities and really unique stuff. But yeah, Keeper of the Lost Cities, it's like honestly, if you just like look at the abilities by itself, it's a bit cliche because you see these powers appearing like a lot of other mainstream stories, but like the plot itself is awesome. There's so many twists. It's wonderful. It's really well thought out, I think. I'm not sure if the author, if she's still thinking, but it's still amazing. And like, I think at some point I will definitely like reread the entire series, like especially read the 9th book and stuff like that, and for the 10th book to come out. Yeah.
Is that like most of the stuff, except for like the nuances of the plot.
Yeah. It is really imaginative though. Like it gave like a new, it kind of gave, like, you know what I mean? It kind of brought together and organized like the scattered dots of all these random powers, like often appearing in other stories. And like Shannon Messenger like really just brought them together, connected all the dots, and just like gave like an amazing plot line to it, breathed life into all the characters in the world, and was like, there we go. Bestseller series, Keeper of the Lost Cities. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Anything to add, Ryan? Wait, I do want to talk about one last thing though. Like, remember like how for a while like Ryan and I were obsessed with this series, and like in 7th grade when I was reading it, and then we had these lengthy conversations about like what ability we wanted to have the most, right? You do remember that, right, Ryan?
I do.
Yeah. Again, like I wanted to be a hydrokinetic plus a telepath, because like that's a cool common, not common ability that everybody seems to have. And you wanted to be a shade, and what else, Ryan?
No, I did not. I wanted to be the pyrokinetic one.
Oh wow! And then?
I just wanted that ability.
Oh, very modest.
It's a pretty rare ability, and
It is.
pretty sure it's banned.
It is also banned for like, killing thousands of people because of a single accident. But which we'll learn all about in the 3rd book called Everblaze. It's literally all about it. But one quick thing to discuss. Why do you think, like, what do you think about like the title of the entire series? You know, Keeper of the Lost Cities. What do you think it means, Ryan?
Obviously, they're a lost city. That's like the whole location. I'm not sure about the keepers part. I think they're protecting like it from like bad stuff.
But like, why not protectors of the lost city? Then like, why keepers? It's like keepers of the keys, you know?
True.
But like, why keeper then? Like, not protector. It's just keeper, as if like you're the keeper of the keys.
I have no idea.
Shannon Messenger, why did you name the series Keeper of the Lost Cities? With many inspired brains and souls, Jamie and Ryan, who absolutely loved your series, brings out lots of nostalgia. And yeah.
Why did the bus refuse to leave the city?
Why did it?
Well, because it was tired of daily commute. We can't hear it clapping.
Really? You can't hear me clap?
No.
See you next week, everybody.
J&R Books out.